Hello, everyone. My name is Nate Longoria. I am a project coordinator working under Kimmy Green, and I'm going to show you how we do one of our data sheets for the cost center report. So the first thing that you want to do is open the cost center report. And you notice that there's a lot of content. So what I like to do is I highlight the whole sheet, I go to data, then sort, and then I go to date hired and sort by newest to oldest. Now that it's sorted, I highlight columns A through F, delete them, then B through J, delete them. Then I highlight everything, double space. The only things that you need are your supervisor's name, the last name, first name, date hired, and email address. So I'm going to delete everything else. If it lets me. Just a sec, sorry about that. All right, so we have left over our direct supervisor's name, last name, first name, date hired, and email address. The next thing you want to do is open the previous, so the one from the previous week. So we're working on dates 112, but we're going to look at the Wednesday before, which would be 1/5. And I see the last date that we left off was 1/3. So I'm going to highlight everything in 1/3. Ooh, not delete. Copy, and we're going to go to our data sheet. We're going to open a new tab. We're going to highlight the cells. We're going to paste in. Paste in. We're going to go to the first sheet. We're going to see where 1/3 is. Copy all that. So now that we've made a content dump, we're also going to highlight these guys. Double space. And I forgot to insert our top row, which is this. All right, perfect. Then we're going to highlight the whole sheet. We're going to go to data, sort again. Then we're going to make sure to click my data headers. Go to email address, A through Z. And now we're going to delete all the duplicates. So we notice that I like to look at the direct supervisor's name, but you also want to double check the last name as well. We notice that David Thompson is a duplicate, so we're just going to delete. Hide all the way down. Always double checking to make sure that the last name and the supervisor's names are correct before we hit our delete. Delete them. The next thing we're going to do is highlight the cells. We're going to go to data, sort, and now we're going to sort by our hire date, by newest to oldest. Because we're technically in week 112, we only want to look at the dates between the 10th through the 14th. So the 10th to the 14th, so the week of 112. And I noticed that there's some stuff from 118, which is too far ahead. So we can go ahead and delete all of those. And the next thing that we want to do is look at our previous data sheets, and I can show you where they are. So if you go to the IS Strategy and Ops Teams channel, go to IS New Caregiver Orientation, go to Onboarding Rise Documents. It's called Welcome to Your IS Journey Attendance Sheet. I've already done 112, but we're going to look at 1.5. I like to use dual monitors, so I'm just going to slide this over to my other monitor. And we're just going to cross-reference. So, that isn't helpful. So I'll keep it down here. But Smith, we're going to look, no Smith, Cortez, no Cortez. And we're just going to work through the whole sheet and see if there's any duplicates. You can also copy and paste, but I prefer this method a little bit more. Blood, Texter, and Lou. We're also going to look at the week before through 12/29. Look at the dates, see if anything. Oh, we see that there's a 110 right here from Derek Mullen. Nope. We're just going to look through all of them just to be really thorough. Jordan and Donovan. Okay. The next thing you want to do is open your Outlook. We're going to go down to our PSJHIS onboarding. We're going to look at our sent. We're going to look at the previous week. So I know it says 2 weeks, but it was technically last week. And we're going to comb through and look through all of our 2. So we see that Smith, nope. Cortez, B, One Lorism. Okay. So now that we've kind of come through everything, there's only 5 left over, which is about how many we hire a week. The next thing you want to do is take the previous week's content, the email, we're going to forward it. We're going to erase the forward. We're going to delete the from. And we're going to check all of our links. So hit Control, click on the link. Make sure it opens up. Perfect. And just kind of comb through, make sure all your links work, because we don't want to send an email with the links and have them not work. Perfect. All of our links work. Perfect. The next thing you're going to do is we're going to go back to our data sheet, and it's perfect that all the emails are listed there for our 2. I always want to put a semicolon after each one. Boom. 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 To CC, we're going to go back to our data sheet and we're going to look at the supervisor's name. We're going to double check to make sure that, oh, there is a duplicate. So we only need 4 emails because there's 2 Thompson Davids. To look up, you're going to hit on the CC button. We're going to type in the last name. So the first one is Colesman. And I like to scroll over and make sure it's a Providence email. And I like to also get all of them, all the supervisors on there. I'll show you the next step. Providence, perfect. So just to show you something, for Medina Sydney, um, I guess she doesn't go by Sydney; she goes by Chase. So just make sure to double check that, and also verify that they're. Oh, that's not. It does say PSGH, but she doesn't have her Providence email. So we're gonna. I'll show you what to do next, and we only need the four. So whenever you're unsure about someone, let's just skip over to Chase Medina. We're going to look through the organization, and we see that he reports to BJ Moore, so that's perfect. And their PSJH, that's also good to know. I just like to comb through these, make sure they all report to BJ. Over Rod Hodgman, that's another one. Hmm. So I noticed that I know that he's in the company, but he reports to Rod Hodgman. Um, with something like this, when you catch that, you may want to message your manager or maybe a coworker and say, "Hey, um, I noticed that David Thompson reports to Rod Hodgman. Is this okay to send?" And verify that before you send out the email, just to cover all bases. And then we're gonna check our last one, BJ. Perfect. So we have three out of the four. Make sure that reread your content. Make sure that it's perfect and it's good to go, and then you hit send. Uh, I still am a little bit iffy about David Thompson, so I will circle back. But that's pretty much how you do this report. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Teams, and I'd be happy to walk you through. But I hope you found this instruction manual or this instructional video helpful. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.